up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats are with another Skibidi toilet reaction, and today we're gonna jump into some more lore and theories, and we're gonna check out who is Plunger Cameraman, all secret Skibidi toilet and Easter eggs analysis and theory. Now, as you guys know, Plunger Cameraman is absolutely one of our best characters, right behind TV Woman, but I'm so curious to see what kind of theories we can start evolving about Plunger Cameraman, because this dude is a certified BA. I'm beyond hyped to jump into this, but before we do, make sure you show Elite Cameraman some love by subscribing to his channel, and if you enjoy my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb-ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo-hoo. Oh, let's get our learn on, chat.
Hello, everyone. Today we will talk about one of the most liked characters in the Skibidi Toilet series, the double Plunger Cameraman, also known as the
Dude,
Ninja
he's
Cameraman.
a BA.
Lately, he has been showing up a lot more. He also
I love how we have nicknames for the cameraman. We got Simp Cameraman, we got Ninja Cameraman.
has been getting upgrades and improving his battle sense along the way.
Where he like flies
When
up.
I asked which character analysis you guys wanted, almost everyone selected the Plunger Cameraman option. So in this video, we'll discuss where the Plunger Cameraman came from, how he trained to become like this. Why is he better than other cameramen?
Ooh, did he do like a different training?
Against the Skibidi toilets in the war
Right there, I love that.
One of the most respected war heroes.
This right here looks so cool, dude, where he like floats up and he's just staring at him holding his plungers.
In the world of Skibidi toilets. Watch the video until the end so that you don't miss any interesting secrets. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these analysis videos. You can also comment down below which theory video you want to see next. Anyways, here we go. As you know, the Plunger Cameraman is one of the main characters right now, but that wasn't always the case. He started off as a side character, being foreshadowed at first is what you might think, but we actually got a glimpse of him even before his presence was shown to us.
Oh, really?
But before that, let's talk about Black Cameraman, since the Plunger Cameraman is one of the Black Cameraman. Until episode 8, only cameramen we've seen were the normal ones. But in episode 8, we see an army of cameramen marching towards the Skibidi toilets that includes Black Cameraman. As you can see from their suits, we can't see the Plunger Cameraman being present in this fight, and we to this day don't know if Black Cameraman are stronger than normal cameraman. The Plunger Cameraman might be a special case, but this begs the question of what if cameras that are black are a sign of power?
Dude, and this, I'm just so, sometimes I'm not the greatest at like observing detail. I didn't even notice the different heads. I'm also noticing some are wearing gloves. So yeah, the different camera heads, some are wearing gloves, even different pants.
Because as you know, one of the new characters that was introduced in episode 52, known as the Camera Woman, also has a black camera, and her powers are most likely on the same level as the Plunger Cameraman.
Yep. She's the one that shoots, right?
We see a black cameraman that looks like has the same suit as the Plunger Cameraman that's escaping from the Skibidi toilet cops while dancing. We can't really know if this is the Plunger Cameraman because it's kind of hard to figure out if he has a red tie. But this black cameraman does have the vibes of a cameraman that's unique. Since we don't see any other black cameraman with the same suit color combination, it's safe to assume
kind of looked like he had a little red tie there.
This was the first time we saw the Plunger Cameraman, and it's before he had his plungers. This still might be incorrect, but we never see him get captured.
Right there, it kind of looks like he's got a red tie.
Or killed in episode 9, and knowing the Plunger Cameraman, he always has something up his sleeve, so I really do think that it's him. After this point, the first time we see the Plunger Cameraman is in episode 43, but that's the first time we see him, not the first time we are introduced to him. In episode 39, we are watching a POV from a cameraman that's pretty skilled. This is the first time we see a cameraman use a plunger. And this was the first time we were introduced to the Plunger Cameraman, his POV of fighting against Skibidi toilets.
He's so epic, bro.
At this point in time, he didn't even have his second plunger and was fighting with just one plunger. This battle was one of his early adventures, and if it wasn't for TV men that were introduced in this episode, he most likely would have died. And we would have been left without a double Plunger camera.
Which is crazy when we talk about, like, you know, double plunger guy essentially beating anybody. He did almost die there. That's true. I forgot about that. TV man saved him.
Cameraman that we love and adore now. This fight most likely opened his eyes up and made him want to become more powerful.
Ninja!
My guess is that after seeing how easily the TV men handled
I don't know if he would have died there. I mean, he could have easily. I mean, we love that move, the slap.
Skibidi toilets, he most likely started searching for ways to become more powerful since he already was unique
He met a
and already
sensei.
was one step ahead of other cameramen.
He
because of
watched
his
Cobra
weapons.
Kai.
This also makes him one of the main inspirations to other cameramen, and them trying to get on his level from what we can see in episode 53, but we'll talk about that later in the video, so make sure to watch until the end.
We do see them become
After
more.
episode 39, we don't see anything related to the
combative.
plunger cameraman until episode 43. And it's in this episode that we finally get to see him from outside. It's pretty clear that he only has one plunger at this point. We can also see that he has a red tie. But that does change in the later episode due to unknown reasons. Maybe he just wasn't digging the color, and he is watching the TV men that are
Maybe
about
his
to
tie
fight
got
with
ruined,
the
it got
Skibidi
burnt.
toilets. After what he experienced in episode 39, we can see that he is pretty relaxed. But to TV men's surprise, the Skibidi toilets have taken measures against TV men with their new sunglasses, and TV men just teleports and escapes, leaving our heroes in the battlefield alone until an
They're like,
army of
"Ah,
large
crap."
cameramen and speakermen come for help. And we can see that our beloved hero taking his battle stance, being
Ah,
ready
big
to
bro.
fight, not even thinking for a single second.
He's a ninja.
This moment most likely affected him even more after what happened.
And that's why he got a second plunger. Because what? You can only do so much damage with one plunger. As soon as you get a second plunger, it's on like Donkey Kong.
He most likely already was thinking that he needs to become stronger, but his allies leaving him in the middle of a fight should have given him a pretty big lesson. And from this point on, we see that he starts becoming more and more powerful after surviving the Skibidi toilet attack that day. We get to see him in episode 45 again, and he has so many destroyed Skibidi toilets next to him, which means that he is most likely killing them with ease.
And a ninja.
And he is unfazed next to a fight between the two titans who are going all out, but in this episode, something strange happens, and we are introduced to someone new, which I talked about in one of my other videos. As you know, this is the first episode that we saw the secret agent
Oh my God, that's right. There he is.
watching the battlefield. Weirdly, this entity usually appears when the plunger cameraman is there, and I'll mention the times he has watched the plunger cameraman later in the video.
Really?
This episode doesn't really show us much about the plunger cameraman, but we can see that he still only has one plunger, and is most likely still training to become stronger and stronger, going from
I
battle
think
to
the
battle.
second plunger is
In
like
episode
a
48, we
shows that
finally
he's
get
more
to see him
powerful.
with two plungers. At the beginning of the video, he looks very chill, confirming with the POV cameraman that he will take care of everyone
He's
there.
like, I got it.
But sadly, in this episode, we can't see him fight since the POV cameraman turns his back while fighting, and we learn that the POV cameraman is plunger cameraman's friend that sat next to him in episode 43.
Oh,
They
that
are
is
a
true.
greatly
Yep,
matched
yep. Because he's
duo
got that
in which
gun in the
one
white
uses
suit.
a melee weapon and the other one has a long-range weapon. But sadly, at the end of the episode, plunger cameraman's friend dies, and it also looked like the plunger cameraman died in this episode too.
He dove down.
But somehow
You can
he
see-
managed
you
to
can see
survive
he
the
dove down.
chainsaws and the explosion, which indicates that his damage resistance is very good. And at this point, he is the most powerful cameraman after the upgraded Titan cameraman. In this episode, we also get to see the secret agent watching him again inside a building. Maybe the secret agent is analyzing how the plunger
Oh, see, this one I didn't see that.
cameraman is
Interesting.
progressing and how he is different compared to other cameramen. Since everyone thought that he died in episode 48, no one was expecting his comeback in episode 50, which is my favorite episode so far in the
Dude, when
series.
he's walking
If you do
towards
have
it.
a favorite episode, make sure to comment down below. Anyways, in this episode, we see that while everyone is running away, he is marching towards the battlefield menacingly on his own against giant upgraded Skibidi toilets that have found the cameraman base. This is a sign that he has no fear and is strong enough to
Zero.
go against the most powerful Skibidi toilets. But before he can do anything, the upgraded Titan cameraman comes back after many episodes and cleans up the battlefield. Here, the upgraded Titan cameraman most likely notices that the plunger cameramen are not backing out and are always ready to fight, and decides to take him to the upcoming battles that he is going to. After this episode, we see the plunger cameraman again in episode 51's ending from the upgraded Titan cameraman's point of view.
I love that, dude. He was just holding him. He's like, I got you, bro. I'm bringing you with me.
They are waiting for a fleet of helicopter Skibidi toilets. We never see this battle happen, but my guess is that the upgraded Titan cameraman realizes that the plunger cameraman can't fly and fight against the helicopter cameraman, so he either goes back to the cameraman lab with the plunger cameraman and come back, or send him there to get an upgrade, or plunger. Cameraman kills a Skibidi toilet with a jetpack and attaches his jetpack to himself because in episode 52, we can see that he now has a jetpack and an
Oh, yeah, that is right. That is when he gets it, because I didn't even think about this. Prior to that, he didn't have a jetpack.
upgraded secondary camera that shines blue just like the upgraded Titan cameraman's core. This suggests that he has become a lot more powerful. He can now maneuver easily in the air and has literally become a lethal weapon on his own.
Maneuver. Maneuver.
We are also introduced to the
and I'm laughing at it because it's obviously an AI voice. I'm not laughing at the way someone talks because this is AI.
camera woman in this episode, and looking at their reactions, it looks like they knew each other before, and this is not the first time they meet each other. We finally get to see him fight a little bit at the beginning of this episode, but it's not much since the camera woman steals the show and kills every single Skibidi toilet in the vicinity. Also, we see the secret agent watching our beloved hero again in this episode from a rooftop. The pattern until now has been that the secret agent shows up where the plunger cameraman is whenever he gets an upgrade.
I wonder why that is, chat. Let me know if you have any ideas or any theories of why you think the agent always shows up when double plunger guy is.
Just like when he started using 2 plungers at the same time, and this time when he got his jetpacks, but we still can't know for sure if that's the case. In episode 53, we can see him leading the cameraman army with camera woman, but he is about to fight the new upgraded Skibidi toilet. The upgraded Titan cameraman comes in and tries to take care of the battle until the new Skibidi toilet escapes, and this new Skibidi toilet is insanely fast, which I thought was a teleporting ability because it's so fast that it looks like teleporting, but if you pay close attention to the flames at the end when the Skibidi toilet is escaping, you can clearly see that he is accelerating to a point where it's impossible to see. Also, in this episode, we can see that every other cameraman was inspired by the achievements of the plunger cameraman, and now everyone has a weapon of their own.
Wait, and those are those electrical weapons
in
too, though.
episode 50 most likely inspired the whole race. And we are most likely going to see the plunger cameraman a lot more in the coming episodes because we get to keep moving up the ranks. And the creator of the series keeps on teasing us, which most likely foreshadows a big fight coming that includes the plunger cameraman. We sadly have to wait until then to see our beloved hero fight without holding back. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss my newest Skibidi toilet analysis videos.
Let's go!
Hello, everyone.
Let me bring you in, Sauce Gang. Let me bring you in. Dude, that was epic. Again, I'm loving... I cannot get enough of this series. And there's so much room for lore, theories, and I'm super thankful MatPat got into it, because if it wasn't for film theory, I don't know when I would have started reacting to this. And I mean, I'm already, semi-late. I mean, essentially, I started reacting right after 53. So not semi, I mean, I'm, about 2 months late to the party. Better late than never, though. And again, that's better than my year and a half that I was late to Dream SMP. But, so yeah, I love diving into these theories and dissecting stuff because there is so much lore here. Defuk Boom has made this something that all of us can analyze on, talk about, theorize, and start to figure out stuff because there's enough Easter eggs here that 100% there's a story. And I think Plunger Cameraman just moving up these ranks. He seems like he's becoming more and more and more elite. And I'm just so curious about the agent, because since the agent is always showing up when the cameraman is there, when Plunger Cameraman, it almost makes me think like he's like watching over him, like maybe he's the one that's like helping train him or program him. And he's witnessing to see if he's doing well or not. So I don't know, man. But let me know what you guys think. I had an absolute blast reacting to this. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you show Elite Cameraman some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please smash that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats. And as usual, we kind of want to know. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Kind of love for the Sauce King. Peace out, chat. Woo woo.